Marcus, what's this process been like for you so far?
It's been amazing, getting the opportunity to come out with a lot of talented guys and just to be here in Chicago right now.
How much more well prepared do you feel after staying for that extra year that a lot of people didn't feel like you really needed?
I feel a lot better. I was able to grasp the point guard position and understand a little bit more of what it takes to be a true point guard.
The interview process, how has that gone for you so far?
I was doing great. I've interviewed with 5 teams yesterday, got 5 today, 3 tomorrow. So it's been great. Just meeting all the teams.
Who are the teams you interviewed with?
Yesterday, Toronto, Houston, the Lakers, Phoenix, and Denver.
What about today?
I had to look at the schedule today.
Marcus, when you went to college, you started playing primarily at the point. Is that something that you hope continues in the NBA, or do you feel comfortable sharing the backcourt with somebody that plays primarily at the point?
I just feel wherever team picks me, wherever they put me, I'm going to go out there and do everything in the position I can to help the team. So if it's at point guard, I'm going to embrace that position and I'm going to take it for long. If it's not, then it's not.
What kind of questions have they thrown at you?
They've thrown all kinds of questions. They've just asked me a lot about my background, my family, just asked me a lot about myself.
What's the one thing, the biggest thing that you're trying to show to the GMs and the coaches?
That because I'm sure that a lot of GMs and coaches are just like a lot of fans. He's not a true point guard. This and that. So I'm trying to show them that I've embraced that role, and just because I haven't played it, I'm more of a true point guard than I really have been a lot of time.
How many questions are you getting about the shoving incident? Is that something that's coming up a lot?
Yeah, it's been up a lot. I'm not surprised about it. Just like I told you, it's something that happened. That's in the past. I'm not proud of it. But I'm trying to move on from that. I got bigger and better things to look forward to in my life. I'm too busy living in the past. I cannot see what's in front of me in the future.
What's the focus of your workouts right now that you're trying to polish up for NBA teams?
Just becoming a more consistent shooter. I talk to a lot of teams that become that consistent. Everything else is there, my physical ability, strength and everything, just becoming a more consistent shooter.
What do you feel like you're going to be? What areas are you going to be able to contribute the most in right away?
My leadership, getting guys in my position, the human type, like a human organizer. My passing ability to get my teammates involved in the game, and my defense.
How comfortable are you going to be going into a locker room with guys that are 7, 8 years older than you, that have a lot of more experience, and still being that leader like you've been throughout your entire career so far?
I'm be very comfortable. Those guys been there, they know the ropes, so I'm just there to learn and just implicate the things that they teach me to my game.
You went to college, and all you talked about was national championship, competing for that. What kind of goals and what kind of things are you working towards? What are you hoping to accomplish in the NBA?
Just establish myself as one of the top elite players, and just go out there and just play my game and have fun.
Marcus, it seems like you've been just 2 years was such a long time for you. You seem kind of like the old man in this sense mentally. In that second year, what did you learn from coming back? And do you regret the decision at all, given that you could have gone high after your freshman year?
To be honest, no, I don't regret the decision. Like I said, if I could do it all over again, I would. My maturity level down than it was. I was always a mature person, but now than ever, it's up at the top of the level it's been. I got a better understanding of the point guard and what it takes to be. Point guard is one of the hardest roles in the NBA, and not just in the NBA, but every level of the
You said part of the reason you wanted to go back was to kind of be a kid still. Did you get that out of that year?
Definitely. Definitely. I got to enjoy things. I was the first person in my family that attended my college. It was interesting. It intrigued me a lot. So me going back and just enjoying my life before I entered the NBA and the business prospect of it. A lot of people understand that the NBA is more than just what you see. It's a lot of business.
And you weren't ready to jump into that.
I tell you, I wanted to make sure I was able to, I matured just a little bit.
How much did kind of all the things that you went through in your youth and where you grew up and the things that you had to deal with as a kid, how much did that inform your decision on going back to that sort
of? It was a big part. Playing AAU ball since 3rd grade, always on the move. I never was able to, have weekends with my family, you know, have weekends and just chill at home. I was always on the road, traveling to game. So, you know, being on my own, it was like, man, you know, this is, you know, I like this a lot. I enjoy it.
Did you ever like watch NBA games this past year and think I could have done it?
Of course I did. You know, it's like anybody. I mean, of course I watched it. It's like, could have been there, but at the same time, you know, I'm still going to have the opportunity to be there next year. So, you know, it's not going anywhere. That's how I feel.
Is there an anxiety involved in the process when you're meeting with teams and you don't really even know where they're going to be picking, let alone, you know, exactly where you're going to end up in the future?
To be honest, no, it's not anxiety. It's not supposed to be anxiety right now. This is an honor to be in this situation, have this opportunity. So, you know, I'm ecstatic about it. I'm just taking it all in.
As you watch some of the lottery teams, maybe the top 10 teams that you go, did you see yourself fit in with them, like a team like Detroit, that being a proposition for the point guard?
Oh, definitely. You know, those are two outstanding big fellas who's incredible for their size and things that they can do. So, you know, any point guard, he likes it. Point guard loves it. A dominating big man that can contribute.
They just named